help us, that would be fantastic. What am I doing? And I just came inside to take a break.
We went from owning our own urban fashion line in downtown Seattle to leaving it all and buying 10 acres of land and a barn in northern Idaho with our parents, who sold their home of 40 years. All with a vision of refashioning our lives, centered around simplifying and slowing down, reconnecting to source. This is our journey. This is Homestead Fashioned. So, ready or not, as we grow closer to winter, time is running out on our outside to-do list items, and life and projects are moving more and more inside.
A ton is way more than an ounce. A ton is 2,000 pounds, remember?
A mile?
And an ounce is like, and you could also go 9, 18, 27. 9 times 3 is 27, right? All right, so then do your subtraction and it would zero out, right?
It would zero.
But since you took that zero away, what do you need to add? Yeah, good job.
Like that?
Yep, just like that. So, 30.
Gotta make an ounce. Yeah, 5.
Remember, we count 5, 10, 15, 20. Pay attention to what I'm pointing to. Like
I did it! I did it right.
Okay, high five. Good job.
So this big shelf was here when we moved in, and we've used it as like a tool. We do so much, we're doing so many projects, we're using it as a handy tool, a tool closet, a tool shelf system right in the middle of our living room, and that's going bye-bye because we're starting to get hardwood floors. So it's gonna make this room look a lot nicer and a lot bigger. So that's exciting. Out with that.
Babe, you just holding that up?
Holding that up. We're taking this thing out of here.
Where are you going with it?
Crystal was just holding the whole thing up here all by herself.
That's
I'm standing here
amazing.
doing nothing with my hands.
Okay.
That's amazing. You are so strong.
Okay.
All right.
If you could help us, that would be fantastic. What am I doing?
Come take the weight of this. My arms are getting tired.
I'm trying to lay it down and tip it on its
You
end.
want to put it here.
So Justin, I'd like to bring it down and tip it up so that it's laying in that little, but it's still hooked on right
This
over
corner
here.
over here has to come. There we go. Nice.
Oh, I'm glad we set that down.
Yes.
Goodness.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's heavy. Justin had the hardest part on that one. Woo! It's down!
And I just came inside to take a break.
No breaks around here.
The first of our hardwood floors going in.
All right.
We've been walking on press board for about
Mom is pretty excited about
a little
this.
over a year. It's gonna really make things look nice.
We're going to get the floors down and get the sheetrock on the ceiling, and
Getting
the
that
kitchen will be done.
will really make this start to look like a finished house or something. Finished barn. Looking good.
Good, making progress. Making progress.
Yep. Almost done. Last little bit.
What?
I'm videoing.
You
What were you
videoing?
saying?
I just said, I just put the last piece of flooring in.
Done.
The downstairs flooring is pretty much done.
Nice.
Got it.
That's nice.
Hey, so today I am making homemade, they call it farmer's cheese, ricotta, similar, they can call almost interchangeable, but making homemade cheese is like super easy thing to do. Anybody can do it. I'm gonna show you really quick how you can make homemade farmer's cheese. So you get homemade cheese without any preservatives, any dyes. It's got super simple ingredients. So the only ingredients basically you need to make homemade cheese. So for this, we're doing a half a gallon of milk, unpasteurized. This is raw milk, so that's probably the best milk you can get, but if you go to the grocery store, just get organic milk, get as close as unpasteurized as possible. You're gonna use a couple pinches of salt. I've got some sea salt. You're gonna use 1/3 of a cup of distilled white vinegar, some cheesecloth, and a thermometer. And that's it. And you're in the cheese business. So basically we're gonna take our half a gallon of milk, we're gonna put it over the oven, and we're gonna heat that up to 190 degrees. That's where your thermometer comes in. So that's just below boiling. We're gonna heat it up to that. Then we're gonna add our 1/3 of a cup of distilled white vinegar. We're gonna add a couple pinches of salt to that. And then we're gonna set it aside. We're gonna put a lid on this. We're gonna set it aside and let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. You're gonna start seeing it, as soon as you add that vinegar, you're gonna start seeing it coagulate and separate almost immediately. So the longer it sits, the more it's gonna separate. You're gonna get the cream and the milk and all that stuff's gonna start separating. And that's gonna be your cheese. You're then gonna take that, you're gonna get a strainer with your cheesecloth, and you're gonna put that over another bowl. You're gonna strain that mixture of that separated whey from the cheese. You're gonna separate that. You're gonna pour it through your cheesecloth. You're then gonna take it, squeeze as much juice as you can out of that, all the whey, all the liquid you can out of that. Now you got cheese. I mean, you can eat it warm like that, put it on crackers, it's delicious, it's almost more like a ricotta. But then you can also take it, what I like to do is press it into a ball and put it in the refrigerator. I actually like to tie a little knot around it, let it hang from like a wooden spoon so it kind of hangs into a little ball. Let it cool for a couple hours, take it out, you're gonna slice it, and you got homemade cheese. It's as simple as that. You should be doing this at home. Go try it right now. You'll thank me later. Next up, the girls' room. We're gonna sheetrock, paint, redo the floors, and eventually we plan to do a whole build-in bunk situation. So it's time for the girls to get a major come up. Hey Sky, you're doing good.
Thanks.
Sparrow,
Yeah,
how's it going there?
Dad.
What you doing?
I am painting my room. I already did some.
I know, you did excellent.
All right, girls, what are we doing?
We're going to get our Christmas tree!
Hi, Sky. What you doing? Eating snow? Hi, River.
I'm making a snowman. I'm making a house.
So Mom thinks she's found the one, so we need to come down here.
You go look and give your opinion on the subject. Get my Christmas tree! Get my Christmas tree, Dad.
Out there, Sparrow. What you doing? Whoa, that looks like a nice one, Sparrow. Very nice. Okay, hold it by the bottom so you don't take it the wrong side.
With winter just around the corner, we will all embrace more time together and more indoor projects. Spring and summer will be here soon enough, but for now, we will slow down a bit and we'll let winter be winter.
Okay, y'all, how was that? Successful. Successful.
We found a great tree.
And the girls got little ones even themselves.
Yep.
All right, let's
Now
go.
for the fun part. The other fun part.
What's that?
Christmas music.
And
food,
decorating.
and decorating with a fire crackling.
Daddy, more.
Well, hello there. What do we have here? Whoa. That's a large tree there.
Wait, Phil, what will be the car?
You got that? Well, we might have to trim it down a little.
Go get in the car. Come on. Go and get in the car. Go and get in the car.
You're pretty close. We need to trim a little off the top. Or off the bottom, yeah? Off the bottom. Cool, babe. It's a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous day. Got our corn. Corn did actually really well this year. We did some Indian red corn, which is like a purple, very deep colored corn. And we also had regular yellow sweet corn. And that grew down here. Eventually, our hope for this area is that we're going to turn all of this flat land down here. We'll fill that hole there. That's a huge hole. It goes kind of deep. But we'll fill that with dirt and land, and we're gonna make all of this rows of garden. So tons of onions, tons of corn, tons of all the things that we know we eat a lot of. So that's the plan down here. And over here we're planning to put more cabins and Airbnbs. So in those woods we'll have more living units. And then right now our first Airbnb is already just beyond those trees over there. And here come the little baby piggies. These guys were just born maybe a month and a half ago. Hi. Hi, cuties. They have just learned how to get out of their pen and start kind of looking around for whatever they can find in the land. It's pretty cute. We had 5 piglets, and 4 of them turned out to be boys. So the 4 boys end up coming out together and doing this. Although there's only 3 here right now. And here comes Justin. He's doing his rounds, taking care of all the animals. Hi, babe. Yeah, they came right up to me. They're soupy and super friendly.
That orange one, white one will let you pet it.
The other ones are
still a little skittish.
Yeah, I was just kind of talking about how when they were born, they were super skittish and they would squeal super loud. Anytime you tried to pick them up or touch them, Mom would come running over to save the day. It's pretty cute. But now they're getting a lot more bold and kind of going out and venturing on their own. So, anywho, back over here to, that is where we have the animals right now, the chicken coop and the pen for all the chickens, the guineas, and the ducks, and the pigs. They're all over here. So when the piglets were born, we had to build a new pen for Max, who is our male boar. And, oh, you can hear him coming over. Have to build him a new pen because he may not know that his strength is too much for the babes. So here's Max. Hi, Max. Can you say hi? Max is a sweet, sweet pig. He was our first pig, and he was a birthday present for Sweet Sky for her 6th birthday. And there's the piggies climbing right in, going through the fence. So they're big enough now to kind of fend for themselves. But the chickens and the pigs all kind of make their way in here and try to hang out with Max too. And then up above, Justin built a little covered area for him. And so this all went up just new within the last couple months so that we could make way for the mama Penelope in there to have her babies. And up above you can see the ducks are up there, Penelope's up there. They're all kind of scrounging around in the original pen that we had for them. So, so that's the animal life. We do have up there, that's where we originally got water. That's kind of a spring that fills with water during the winter, and then we can use it for a little while after. But we no longer have to use that jet pump because we got a well. So now we've got water. And so this summer, speaking of a well, one of the things that we did was Justin dug trenches to go from our water source at the house all the way up to the coop and all the way up to where we have our Airbnb so that they can have water there. And then all the way from the house all the way down to where we currently have our garden, kind of a kitchen garden. And then it even extends so that way we can get it all the way down to our big garden for what we start next year. So that's kind of the plan with how we're going to use this area going forward. But this year, Grandma did her work on the garden. And this is kind of the after effects because, you know, we're at the end of the season and into getting ready to plant some fall things. But we had lots of beautiful sunflowers. As you can see, that one is super tall. Lots of marigolds and beans that we collected and harvested. Lots of flowers. There is a pumpkin. We actually had the pumpkins hanging from a trellis that we made out of cow panel, or cattle panel, I guess you would call it, over here. So the pumpkins are actually grew up, their vines grew up the side of that, and the pumpkins hung down. It was so beautiful. We'll have to add that in here. But here's more flowers. We had lots of squash and other pumpkins there. Herb garden over there, thyme, oregano, cilantro, basil, all the things were there. And then all the tomatoes and sunflowers were there. Tomatoes are actually still kind of going strong here. We've got the little baby heirlooms and then some bigger ones that are just taking their time to green up, or not green up, ripen up. They're already green. But there's a lot there. And then of course lots of zinnias and the beautiful flowers that we love. And there's Justin having a mishap with a big chunk of log. Just missed her. Speaking of Glory, Glory is most likely pregnant, we think. So she has been a little less active and rambunctious or energetic these days. She just sat there while that rolled right down. Where are you taking that?
Up so that there's a step for the ducks to get inside the coop.
Yeah.
Penelope keeps ripping out everything I nail in, so she won't be able to move that. I can barely move it.
There you go. Good plan. So here is our little rock wall that Justin put in early last year, and we had kind of some ground coverings that we put in that we were hoping would kind of go down over the sides. First year, we're just kind of experimenting with it. Some, hey Blueberry, some did better than others.
Can you come help me?
Yes, absolutely. But we transplanted our blueberries here, and they were doing a little better before we tried to transplant them. We're hoping that they can still make it and thrive. Maybe next year will be a better year, but they did not produce fruit this year, so that was not great. But we're learning, and this is gonna be great. And this guy needs help, so here I come. What you doing, babe?
Huh?
What you doing?
Working my left arm out.
Getting a workout, huh?
Yes.
Cleaning out our chimney.
All that I got out.
I saw you throwing it down by the handfuls.
Yep.
Gross. I want you wearing a mask, please.
I'm almost done.
You shouldn't be breathing all that stuff.
Almost done.
Well, you haven't gone all the way down.
I've gone probably this far down.
Yeah. Honey, you're awesome, and I love you.
Love you.
And I'm thankful that you're doing that. That was like heavy on my mind to get done. But I thought it would be some big thing that everybody would be like, oh. You're the man. You're my man.
I'm gonna go wash my hands and go kill a deer now.
Okay, I love you.
Dig all the way that far in.
Yeah? Nice, honey. Nice. I got some chicken noodle soup heated for you.
Okay. See what kind of a difference that makes.
Yeah.
Still a smoke coming out.
Big difference. I know. It's still kind of warm, too, down there.
There was no smoke coming out of that a second ago.
Well, you made a way.
I guess so. Seriously, there was no smoke coming out of that until I started doing that. Now smoke's coming out of it.
Yeah, it was blocked. So cool. Chimney cleaner. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Except your face looks a lot cleaner than Mary Poppins.
Oh, my hands.
There you go. Now sing me the song.
Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
Nice, babe. Are you stuck?
Yeah, Good? Yep.
Nice.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
Now you can go hunt.